What's up, everyone? I'm Andrew Nolan. I'm a music producer and guitarist for the band A Somerset Parade. Welcome to the series called Songs of the Hyades, a look inside Carcosa, where I give you an inside look into the production and mix of each song on our recently released album, Carcosa. I produced this album, so I'm going to give you a ton of insight into how I wrote, edited, tracked, and mixed each song on the album, basically start to finish, showing you through all the Pro Tools sessions and all the different elements in each song. There's a ton of cool stuff on the album, so I'm really looking forward to actually showing everyone what's in there. Also, if you like what you see, hit me up, let's work together. All my details will be in the description below, on my socials, email, all that sort of stuff. Shoot us a message and let's work together. And without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hello, welcome to another week of Songs of the Hyades, a look inside Carcosa. This week we are looking at Godkiller. This is another song on the album that uses 7-string guitars tuned to drop G sharp from memory. So this one definitely utilizes a lot of my influences in nu metal, very heavily sort of Korn inspired, and other sort of bands of that era, which should be pretty evident with the slap bass in the verses. This is a fun one. I really dig this one. Fun fact, this actually has vocals from our old guitarist Matt Freeman in here as well, throwing in the whoa-whoas and the yeah-yeahs, keeping it somewhat sort of pop punk. So that was fun recording Matt for this one. I think the recordings of him were from like a writing session that we did in the studio, and we were just putting down ideas, and then we ended up just keeping a bunch of it. Had to delete a lot of it because we're just like trying everything. There's a bunch of vocals in here that are from like a writing session that we did at the studio, and we really dug it and kind of really gave the chorus a nice big lift. Nice big sort of airy pop punk sort of lift. So we obviously really dug that and kept that around. What else can I tell you about this song? Fun facts? No real fun facts. Just having a quick look through all the stuff that's in here. I think it should be relatively straightforward, like compared to all the other stuff we've already gone through. I don't think there'll be anything too crazy in here. It's just more fun vibes, utilizing the 7-string this time. So let's jump on in. What have we got? Top to bottom, we got instrument1.dupe1. Great naming scheme. Fantastic. This would be some lo-fi drums that kick off the song. So that will just be these drums. Nope, the verse drums. That beat run through a lo-fi plugin so that it sounds all crunchy and broken up, like 8-bit sort of stuff. Keep it nice and lo-fi, as the name implies. So that happens in the intro, the pre-verses, and in the bridge here. I got this one on a separate track just because it was easier to, like, it's got all the same processing. It's just at a different volume. Sometimes I like to do that when I'm feeling lazy. Just easier than automating the volume, just create another track. And don't label it. That seems to be the way to do things around here. But as long as I know what I'm doing, then it all makes sense to someone. So, lo-fi drums, kicking off the song. Cool. Yeah. Can't really hear it in that section, but it is definitely there. Same as here. It's got this cool sort of like panning effect that kind of goes left and right. Keeps a bit of movement in the mix, keeps things interesting and fun. Yeah, it's this Realm plugin, Native Instruments reverb, love it. The stock setting on it is fantastic for like ethereal sort of reverbs that are like big and sound almost like angelic. All you have to do is like bring up the stock and like the stock settings and just adjust the mix knob. It is good to go. It is fantastic. Use it quite a lot for like the big sort of airy reverbs. All right, let's move on to drums. Once again, the same. Always the same. Nothing new here. If you've seen all the other episodes, it's the same drums. But we're here. Let's play it. Cool. And the verse. Nice and groovy. Keep the cymbals splashy. Nice big 80s tom fill. You can tell a guitarist programmed these drums. Yeah. Modern and massive. As the name implies, sounds fantastic. Moving on. Percussion. What's in the percussion? Damage. Cool. So yeah, the Damage virtual instrument, or the cinematic, sort of, they do a lot of like soundscape stuff. Yeah, very cool stuff. Lots of like, are they roto toms and all kinds of other weird and wonderful percussion instruments. Yeah, as I said, very cinematic stuff you can use in like, you know, trailers and all that sort of fun stuff. It's just utilizing some loops here. Almost got like a DJ vinyl scratch in there kind of sound. Pretty sure these would be the same over here. Yep. And the bottom ones are... very sort of tribal. More sort of cool percussion stuff in there. Yeah, I think I just wanted to accent what the vocals are doing in that section. And the drums weren't quite accenting it as much as I wanted, so I just added more percussion to help drive the point home. So all that. Just to really make the vocals hit a bit harder. Just gave it a bit of a boost with some percussion, and that with the drums. Pretty sure that is what the toms are doing in that section. Yeah, so just giving that the extra percussion treatment. So I'll kind of add that in. Nice. Cool. Got the job done. Good job, percussion. Alright. Effects. Likely the usual suspects. Sucks and blows. Yep. Looks like it's just a copy-paste job from all the other songs. Let's have a quick little listen. Sounds familiar. Alright, let's check. That would be a long subdrop. That's a very long one. Oh, and some pneumatic drills and other sort of nonsense. Hydraulics. Let's have a look at those. What do we got here? Cool. Keep things sounding mechanical. Almost sounds like a dentist drill. Just a little riser there. Cool. Mars found. I have no idea where I got that from. Could not tell you. I've obviously just chopped it in half and then used the build up, chopped the middle bit out, and then just used the tail end on a separate track. Yeah, no idea where I got that from. What else we got? Reload. What's this? Oh yeah. Yep. Cock the gun. Pretty classic sort of sound on for this sort of nonsense. Cool. Where is that happening in the song? Just makes the next bit hit harder when you have all this stuff. Building up, and then machinery always sounds like when you're loading and reloading stuff, you're expecting like a bang after it. So it's just a natural sort of instinct, I guess we have, like when you reload or cock a gun or whatever, it's setting you up for that next bit, that explosion, that shot, whatever, blast. Cheap tricks and sound awesome. All right, bass guitar. Looks like we've just got two different basses. Oh, let's have a look. That one's a bit more round and fat. This one's a bit more direct and has a bit more attack to it. So just blend those two together. And you have the bass sound. So once again, going back to new metal Korn vibes. So it's all programmed. Eurobase, you can program all those sort of clanky notes and hammer-ons and pull-offs and all fun stuff to make it sound a little bit more human. Very groovy. Makes you just want to bop your head. I love that. That bass is tuned so low. So much rattle. Amazing. It's just a staunch rhythm section. Then it'll be rinse and repeat. So it'll be, same thing again, verse, chorus. Let's look at the bridge. That's the good thing about programming this stuff, is that you can get it super tight. Yeah, so it obviously sounds superhuman, which is fantastic for this style of music. Love that bass sound. Shout out to Eurobase. Shout out to Submission Audio. Amazing products. Yeah, that bass tone goes a long way on this album. It's amazing how much of the guitar tone and sometimes the drums is helped out by the bass. The bass, especially with the guitars, really pushes them forward. Especially nice, gritty, tastefully distorted bass guitar that is as consistent as that programmed bass. Locks in, sounds huge, pushes the guitars massive. All right, synth. Wonder if there's a lot of synth or the usual amount. Reasonable amount, nothing too crazy. Okay, what have we got in the intro section? Alright, intro drone. Cool. Setting the tension. Setting the ambience. Intro fuzz. Similar sort of job. Has almost a sci-fi sort of element to it, which helps tie it in with the rest of the album. Yeah, I'm a sucker for these type of like bell sounds. I love those sort of tinkly bell vibes. You get a nice sort of simple melody. It sounds great on those sort of instruments. Like, yeah, just simple little tinkly bells. Yeah, those do it for me. Same things, just like a glitched out sort of version of it. I'm doing it to the tempo of the song. Glitch effect. Intro spook. Ah, spooky. Yeah, so it's just the same melody as that, or the same MIDI, just copied onto a different track. There's like some chains rattling in the background. It's really ominous and spooky. Alright, I think that's the intro section. Yep. What do we got? Riff intro. Yeah, that sort of tremolo synth kind of reminds me of, I don't know, stuff like Doom and that sort of thing. Like video gamey. Play those together. And with the song. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Pre-verse. What do we got? Cool. Just keeping the rhythm and momentum happening with that thing. Let's hear those together. So this is like a quiet sort of little build-up part to the verse. So just like a little transition period. There's like those lo-fi drums happening at the same time. Cool. Yeah, so once again, damage, those toms. Yeah, I just wanted the toms to have even more impact in that section. So let's just play that little pre-verse. Sweet. Where's these drums? So let's just play these drums with these synths. Yeah, it just gives it a bit more ambience and tension. Alright, verse. What do we got? Verse. Alright. There's a bit, I can hear one of my favorite virtual instruments. I'll get to that in a second. And yes, there is some piano. Alright, let's go. Simple melodies. They're so effective. So that's doing that. What else? It's almost like a vocal choir sort of virtual instrument. Maybe it was vocalize, most probably. This is one of my favorites. This tinfoil. Just that, like, cheap, small toy piano sound with, like, the mechanical gears. Like, whatever my production or musical taste is, that. Because I guess, like Korn do that a lot, where they have, like, the almost like toy piano, toy box, whatever you want to call it, type sound. It's like the heavy sort of riffs, and then like they've just got like this haunting sort of like Falling Away From Me, that classic. That style of just like whether it's like lead guitar or whatever, or a synth, they're over the top of like heavy riffs, just doing like this creepy toy instrument sort of sound. Yeah, love that. I think this is copying what the bass is doing. Cool, so just adding an extra layer of awesome. Piano. So this will be, once again, when we're mapping out the vocal melody, we tend to do it all on MIDI, and then run it through a piano so we can kind of figure out where we want the vocals to sit. So I would have left the piano. Yeah, so just doing what the vocals are doing, or the vocals are doing what this is doing. This was going to be a harmony idea, but I think it was... Yeah, it's a bit too complicated for vocals to kind of do that, so we just left it as piano. I love that. Yeah. Sounds awesome. Where is... Play it. Play all the synth. Throwing some drums. And some bass. Sick ones. Sounds fantastic. Moving to the chorus. There's like a little transition between the verse and the chorus. What have we got? Just a big build up using Gravity. Phenomenal plugin. all the cinematic sounds. Or your Hans Zimmer style cinematic sounds. All those together. And with the music. Just helps build up the next section. Always got to have your song kind of moving dynamically, whether it's volume or all this sort of fun stuff, rises and explosions. Yeah, keeps the mix not stale and keeps it moving and feeling like there's push and pull, and yeah, just dynamics throughout the whole song. So the chorus. I have a whole folder dedicated to chorus synths. It's almost like video gamey. Those sounds like those sort of 8-bit synths. I think it sounds rad. Alright, let's go through it all. Massive Beastortion. Big whomps. Just doing the root note of all the chords. No doubt helping to thicken out that chorus. And those little sort of transition glitches. Very sort of dubsteppy. A bit of luck. Yeah. That just sounds like an old school video game style sound. So just doing a similar thing to what Beastortion is doing, just filling in the root note chord. Let's play those two together. Very sci-fi. It's a fun lead. Pretty sure this other one, they work together, these two. It's just a really fun lead, that sound, and together. And with this other lead. Rad. Let's play the synth with the drums. Chorus. Love it. Let's add the bass. Yep, I love hearing drums, just drums, bass, synth. It's always really fun for these songs, because there's so much cool stuff that the synth is doing, either to just kind of enhance the bass of the guitars, or they have their own sort of melodies. And yeah, just hearing it on its own with drums, it's a fun time. I do enjoy it. Let's move over to the bridge and see what's happening there, synth-wise. I think I missed this bridge A section. It's like the lead up before the shit hits the fan. Rad. All right, cool. Let's break that down. Bridge A. What do we got? None of that. That's muted. So it's just this atonal sweep. So that almost sort of like warning alarm sound happening, because if you're going to have a breakdown, you better have some sort of alarm going. This is just happening in the background. Fun switch up. Alright, what else? What else? What else? What else? Let's do this one. inst4.dupe1. Phenomenal. I think a lot of this stuff will be what the bass and guitars are doing. So that'll be helping the bass out. This will be... Is this the little lead part? No, just that tremolo. Almost panicky sort of sounding synth. Danger, danger. This will be the Fab Filter Twin 2 virtual instrument. Called Zimmer. There's a preset called Zimmer. It's pretty analog. Pretty analog, that one. It's pretty cool. Spooky broken clock sounds. Gritar. Sounds like a gritty guitar for sure. And chromium crystals. Very haunting sort of bells. And all of those together. I think, from memory, I'm pretty sure Dan came up with that melody. It was, yeah, a fantastic addition to that bridge section. Good job, Dan. All right. Let's hear the bridge with some drums. My bad. Let's try that again. Yeah, that's some Tron ass music. Be scooting around on a motorbike in Tron. Hell yeah. Let's hear it with some bass. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And then same thing in the chorus. I don't think it does anything different. Just this very last section. It's just taking elements of the bridge and throwing it in there for one last little hurrah. But yeah, that is all of the synth for the song, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Alright, what do we got next? Rhythm guitars? Let's do it. So, with the rhythms, I've got a couple of different tones. I've got the Hyades guitar, when I re-recorded everything, and then I kept the original demo for the chorus, because I was using my Ibanez RG7 with Damasio Blaze pickups, because that's what Korn were using back in the first sort of couple of albums. Let's get that nice methy guitar tone. So yeah, I had to do the same thing. Alrighty, we have this tone, very scratchy, attacky. this a bit more girthy. And then you've got an octave down. Sounds whack on its own, but it just helps connect the guitars to the bass. Yeah, and give the guitars a bit more girth. Because that's what you're after. Nice girthy tones. Sweet. And then the chorus. The meth. Those Damasio Blaze pickups at work. And the Hyades with the bare knuckle Black Hawks. And then the octave down. Just doing single string, single note. Playing, because if you pitch down like full chords, especially this low, it's going to sound wacky as, way more wacky than it already does. So at that point it just kind of sounds like a bass guitar, a very heavily processed bass guitar altogether. Lovely jubbly. And then the bridge is the Hyades. And the low. Helps round it out. It's subtle. And these are all the STL Tone Hub Lee Malia, one of the Marshall presets again. And it's just like this last little section. Yeah, so chorus, then this last little section, which is just taken from the bridge. It's like cut paste, just for that little moment. Yeah, just kind of give the end a little bit of flair, something different, something a little unexpected. But yeah, that is the rhythm guitars. All right, let's see what we have for leads. Lead guitars. Let's go from the intro. Nothing yet, just got these panic chords. And then my best impression at the edge. Hell yeah. Oh, shout out to my naming scheme. Hell yeah, that is, look. Just actually don't look. Yeah. Well, sometimes you get caught up in writing and you don't label stuff and then you just never get around to it and it looks like that. So no one was supposed to see this. It was just me and my shame. So, well, welcome to my shame. Okay, moving on. The verse is just clean guitars. We'll get to that. Chorus. Bit of tremolo. And then straight back into the edge. Oh, Bono's creaming his pants right now. I'm going to get a phone call from U2. They're going to send me in, coach. I'm ready. I've got a delay pedal. Right. There's a bit going on there. So yeah, you got your little tremolo. Little transition piece. Classic. Classic Edge. Beautiful. You got this thing. Oh. Outstanding. That is fantastic. And right, that sounds kind of poxy on its own, but trust me, it's rad. And then in comes the harmony. Sweet. Now let's hear those leads with maybe some synth. Oh, it's thick. Oh, it's just a very uplifting chorus, you know. That's a good time. Let's hear that with some drums. So those poxy lead guitars now sound cool with the drums. It's like playing all the notes in between the drums to give that groove. I'll throw in some bass for fun. That's just melody heaven right there. That's gorgeous. Who wrote that? Fantastic. Good job. Good job, everyone involved. All right. Yeah, let's move over to the bridge. What do we got? What's this? Audio 4, dupe 2. Oh, yeah. Lo-fi radio bandpass guitar. These would just be accentuating the harmonics. That's that. And then we've got whatever the hell this is. Ah, he's back. Can't keep a good edge down. Look at that. That's just fantastic right there. And then a very unnerving tremolo guitar. Just taps you right in the forehead, that one. Alright, let's hear that with some synth. Yeah, just throw in some drums too. Feels like an 80s montage. Oh, that's nice. Glorious. Yeah. And it's just the chorus again for the lead. Oh, so that's all the lead guitar sorted. Let's move on to the cleans. Alright, clean, clean, clean. What do we got? This will just be the verses. Yeah, just a couple of dueling melodies there. So you've got one on the left, one on the right. One on the left is... and the one on the right. And then I've just got duplicates of each one running through Archetype Gojira. Pretty sure it's like this rotary type sound. Just to help with like the, I don't know, creepy but atmospheric. I don't know. It's once again like classic sort of Korn sort of stuff where they do nice, like almost like nursery rhyme-ish sort of leady bits. It's very simple sort of melody. Like the first thing I think of is like Falling Away From Me, like that sort of thing, with like some slappy bass. That's the vibe I was going for. So it's like this haunting, clean, but ambient, ethereal, sort of cool vibe, with some slappy. Drums. Job well done. All right, that, and yeah, the clean just repeats itself there. Yeah, all right, cool. That's all the guitars done, I'm pretty sure. Cool. We can move on to some vocals. Vocals. What have we got? All right. Yep. Verse, chorus. All right. So it's not too crazy, even though my computer acts like it is. So the verse.
You, because you could, with carelessness you call perfection. You, because you could, an image of your flawed reflection. Night spent dreaming inside my bitterness, and nightmares seeming so real, they never end.
Seeming so real.
Waiting for so long.
Gorgeous. Now, that's the main vocal. Is this a harmony?
You, because
Could be.
you,
Just a double, really?
and I spent dreaming inside my bitterness.
It's just doubles.
Nightmares seeming so real, they never end. I've been nights spent.
What's this section do?
I've been waiting.
Yeah, so just
Waiting.
accentuating certain lines or entire little sections. But yeah, these are just doubles of the main vocal that just kind of pop in for little moments here and there. And then this will be the harmony. And just smashed with the old melodyne. Ooh, waiting. Cool, yeah, absolutely crushed it with the melodyne, which is the vibe. And just another harmony. Yep. So all of those vocals together.
You, because you could, with carelessness you call perfection. You, because you could, an image of your flawed reflection. Nights spent dreaming inside my bitterness, and nightmares seeming so real, they never end. I've been waiting for so long.
Let's keep rolling it through the chorus.
Bring me to life.
Ah, it's Freeman.
Give me your scorn, your wrath, contempt, and vanity. Fear the divine. Step on the throats of your masters, Godkiller.
There he is.
Step on the throats of your masters, Godkiller.
The big dog. The best woes in the business.
Step on the throats of your masters, Godkiller.
Alright. So we've got Dan doing his main vocal 3 times. So center, left, right.
Bring me to life.
Super
Give me
gritty.
your scorn, your wrath, contempt, and vanity. Step on the throats of your masters, Godkiller. Step on the throats of your masters, Godkiller.
That sort of jam. Then you've got Dan screams. So you've got your mid, highs, and lows. That's how I've kind of separated them. And just separated them into different pitches. Just hitting keywords. You got your highs. Yappy. And then your lows. Looks like I've pitched those down even more. And then like all the screams together. So yeah, just Dan screaming like 6 times stacked on top of each. Oh, plus the 3 main vocals as well. And then in comes Maddie Freeman, Wobo King. What's he got? So yeah, in the writing session, we put down a ton of ideas and we ended up keeping a lot of it because Matt came in with some really solid ideas for the chorus and we very much liked it. So here's
Bring me to life. Give me your scorn, your wrath, contempt, and vanity. Fear the divine. Step on the throats of your masters, Godkiller.
And these are the bits that really sold me. Ah, epic.
Your wrath, contempt, and vanity. Feed the divine. Step on the throats of your
Good job, Matt. Sounds fantastic. Yeah, that makes that chorus. And then Woes. These are all just random ideas that he put down, and I kept all of them and just blended them all together. And then I just built a little harmony right at the end there because I wanted it to go up. I don't think he did one that went up, and I wanted it, so I made it. But yeah, there he is. Cool. Massive chorus. Thank you, Freeman. Verse is very much the same. Following the same formula.
Life spent feeling the sting of your demands. Lifetime sowing the seeds of my revenge. I've been waiting for so long.
And the chorus is exactly the same. Copied paste. The bridge. So you got this little whispery thing.
If I kill your God, if I kill you, what does it make me?
Cool. Yeah, so a little whispery part. It's KYG, this is Kill Your God. So I just labeled the whole folder that. So yeah, this is Dan. A bunch getting smashed by this black box distortion. And a bunch of other gain reduction and other getting beat up by this little and this one here, getting tons of saturation. So it's just main left right again. And what does it?
What does it?
Yep. And then the bridge, what have we got? Main left right again.
Look! Despair! I am the king! Suffering!
So yeah, I've just split it across a few different tracks just because they're overlapping.
Look! Upon my waxen! Despair! I am the king! Suffering! You will scream! Lullaby! Fall asleep to your breaking bones! In the end, you will bleed! On your knees! You will bleed as you pray to me!
Yeah, just getting absolutely crushed with that distortion. What are these two?
Breaking bones!
They're like lower ones, so they just stacking vocals there. And then the only other vocal is this very last one. God. Yeah, any opportunity you can get to scream God in a song, yeah, we'll take it. Not even angry, Dan. What's going on, buddy? Talk to me. Cool. I think that's all the vocals. Yeah, it's yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a bit happening in the chorus, but you know, everything's kind of all serving a purpose. You got your like gravelly sort of main vocals, then you like your screams, but then you got like they're separated into high, medium, low. just so it sounds like a massive group of screams. Plus, it also covers a larger spectrum of the EQ and pitch. So it just sounds massive. And then you got Freeman coming in doing his thing. So yeah, makes for a fairly sort of dynamic chorus that is uplifting. Goes from like almost like haunting verse into like a kind of uplifting have at 'em sort of chorus. Yeah, cool sort of dynamic shifts there, and then the bridge is just all out chaos. Yeah, lots of fun on this one. Yeah, I think that pretty well covers it. Next week, what do we have next week? Midian. Midian will be fun. I think that's probably the song with the most vocals in it from memory. So there's quite a bit happening in that song. It's pretty full on. It's one of the earliest songs we did too, or started writing anyway. That was around when Clementine was getting written. So yeah, that'll be fun to reminisce on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll do it all again next week. Catch you later.